Be blessed by the divine. The origin of everything is absolute space. When one understands this fact, one can comprehend the whole universe, its evolution, existence, and the relationship between God and man. Man's knowledge is knowingly or unknowingly aimed at the goal of realization of God. If man does not forge a conscious link with God, the goal of realization of God will be diverted into greed. However, man will not derive any satisfaction from material enjoyment. This is because greed, in its force of unchecked development, takes the forms of other temperamental moods commencing with anger. Therefore, it is imperative that man has a conscious link with God. In ancient times, before science was developed, intellectually elevated people were few and far between in society. So the intellectually elevated wise men developed fictitious stories to make God more easily comprehensible to the common man's mind. Personified gods and various rituals were propagated to induce faith. Such myths can no longer convince mature minds. These fables and myths should be restricted to pre-adolescent children. After that age, the truth should be made available to everyone. Make-believe stories have a utilitarian value for educating children and those with an undeveloped intellect. They help mold moral behavior and train such individuals in the practice of doing good. Is not the shell of the egg essential for the protection of the embryo? It ensures the safe transport and perfect formation of the chick. But after the full growth of the chick, the shell has to necessarily break into pieces so that the chick may be free to grow. In a similar manner, religious faith and fictitious stories are necessary for the children and for undeveloped adults to develop good habits and begin a psychic link with God. The faith induced by fictitious stories should be discarded and replaced with truth when children and the undeveloped reach maturity. Suppose one were to attempt to hold the shell of an egg together by using adhesive tape. The poor chick would die of asphyxiation. In a similar manner, if truth is not revealed to the people in time, their lives will be rendered miserable. Start your journey of consciousness today. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit simplifiedkundaliniyoga.com. Be blessed by the divine.